It hurts me I wish we could save everyone, but a gruesome but necessary task.
Go with the wind.
It would be good to bring some of these items back in our hands. These artifacts pale in importance to the lives of those involved here, but it is good to have them back. We may have stemmed the malignant growth, but we have so many more questions than answers. How did this happen? How did this grow so much? How did Ruya not understand the extent of the Calamity Hero? We must return to the cradle immediately. The elders must know what happened today. It hurts me so much to see this. My
Orwenna, champion. Thank goodness. Eversong is in danger.
I only pray that they are more receptive to the truth this time around.
The Farstriders stand ready.
Shaladrisil's roots still stand.
How?
The Almdust. But we need more. The surface needs...
No! We will not leave our home defenseless.
We can gather more.
We cannot risk our people for outsiders.
Some branches can burn. Our calling is to protect the roots.
The last time I left, it was about my calling. This time it is about my friends. And I will protect them, with or without your aid.
Azeroth needs our help. I will not stand idly by while she is overwhelmed. I know you will not either.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
Haldoran's news is dire. If the light bloom is frenzying on the surface, then the danger has grown far more quickly than we were prepared to reckon with. We must make for Eversong at once. I will stand against any threat to Alnhara's creation, be it here or in the world above. And I will do it alone, if I must. To think that while we toiled below, the light bloom would spread so aggressively in Eversong. Damn it all, every victory we win reveals rising danger.
Whatever I must.
Simply culling these creatures is not sufficient. If their bodies are left unattended, the light will seep from their remains and spread through the soil to the surrounding foliage. We must take more drastic measures. Gather the bones of the creatures you slay. If we burn them, perhaps we can prevent their further spread through the roots of this forest.
When the Farstriders first discovered the light bloom, we thought it to be merely an aesthetic change. A small quirk of the Sunwell's influence. With that we knew then what we know now. These light, frenzied rootways must lead all the way back to Harandar. If we don't close them, it won't matter how many of these damned things I bring down. Close the rootways and we might have a fighting chance.
Uh-oh.
Do not delay. The longer we wait to cull this growth, the more of this forest the Sindori will lose. It is a shame to see something born of Harandar wreaking such havoc on a place like this. These roots may not cradle Alnhara, but they grow toward her all the same.
Damn it all, for every rootway you torch, two more crop up elsewhere. It is like they're self-perpetuating, spreading in the span of moments. I don't think we can solve this with arrows and magic. Even with Orwena's help, we don't have enough Aldust, nor enough Haranir to prevent the spread of this frenzy. I have a way to stop the light bloom from spreading further through the forest, but it isn't exactly a delicate touch. Normally, I'd never dream of resorting to a controlled burn in such a healthy portion of Eversong, but the frenzy is spreading too quickly, and we are running out of options. I've sounded the retreat to my Farstriders, but some of them haven't responded. I need you to find any rangers in particularly sticky situations, and lend your aid in securing their escape. With our ground forces pulled back, our position will be overwhelmed in a matter of minutes. It is time to execute our gambit. Ramath and the Magisters have provided us a mana gem that can be used to overload Lasha's runestones. Take it, and infuse the stones with the mana contained therein. That will set the stage for the Magister's ritual, to detonate the runestones, and burn the entirety of Lashra to the ground. We just have to hope the light bloom cannot survive in an inferno.
reached the river.
Without the Haranir and their men, most of the Farstriders have retreated to our position. Those that remain are prepared to slip away once the ritual begins. We're out of time. It is now or never. We've done all we can. Now all that is left is to defend the Magisters, and hope that this is enough to stop the frenzy from spreading any farther.
Our retreat to safer ground has not gone unnoticed. The Rutatani mark us at every turn, and now they mean to cross the river. We have to buy Ramath and the Magisters as much time as we can. If we fail here, the whole of Eversong could be lost. Stand tall. Do not falter, and do your best not to die. We do not know when the frenzy will push past the lakeshore and encroach upon our position. Better to have Ramath start the ritual sooner rather than later.
Without the Haranir and their magics, our options against the Lightbloom are limited. By all means, take your time. It is not like we have an army of ravenous tree people marching across the river to devour us.
Root Warden Ruya, what is this madness?
Naive Orwena, this frenzy shall lap at the heels of our sacred home no longer. I have turned the bloom back on its creators.
So, your path leads you here. You have found me.
Any time now, Rama.
This is no simple cantrip. Keep firing and try not to die.
I need to guard myself.
Baladash, Malinore.
The fuck is this? Shoot it.
Pitiful Orwena, you cannot stop the light bloom alone.
They
Holy
are
shit.
relentless. Alnara, give me strength.
It's now or never, Rama! Rama! More? Fall back! Forever song!
Elder Hagar.
Help has arrived, little sprout.
I cannot believe it. My kin on the surface, standing shoulder to shoulder with surface dwellers, and wielding the magics of Ong.
Orwena sets her jaw and flashes you a smile.
But we do not have time for sentiment. We must bring Ruya to justice,
We
and
fight for all of her creation.
What the fuck?
unto the ruin. Make it swift.
I don't have a target.
Speak to me. You have come far.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first. I need to get closer.
Between you and our new Haranir allies, my rangers have plenty of ferocious examples to follow. I'll have to consider teaching some of your techniques at the retreat.
The Haranir are always mighty, but with the goddess's gift shining upon us, we are unstoppable.
But he stands alone.
The day is nearly won. The Sindori cull every new sprout that blooms, and the Harati ward the surrounding wilds against the frenzy's influence. All that yet remains is to remove this light-bound serpent's misguided head. Root Warden Ruia has opposed our every action and shouted down our every word, but he is still a Root Warden, and one with the power of a frenzying Lightbloom host at his beck and call. He is strong, but he does not walk with Anhara.
Cease this madness.
Presumptuous whelp. Your transgressions end here.
pursue the roots. We have to.
Peace, Oena. Ruria will face judgment. Come, we should fall back to the Sun Crown tree.
With Ruria in retreat and Almdust in hand, we can drive the frenzy back.
It is over. Though the light bloom may never fully recede, its mastermind has been driven back into the rootway. With the frenzy quelled and the surrounding forests warded against its advance, we can rest assured that Eversong will not suffer the light bloom spread any longer. We've done it. We've won. It is done. The frenzy is routed, the root warden has fled, and the people have reclaimed control of their forests. I can scarcely believe it, but we succeeded. By Anhara's grace, we found a path forward. Now, Halduron's people invite us to their den. I am not fond of your surface cities, but you have aided me so many times, my friend. It is time that we reached out hands of our own.
A mass of void energy has appeared at the gates of Silvermoon. Aid the defense of our city!
I'm out of range.
Of all the times to have it, the wards on the runestones weaken by the hour. Without fresh arcane-charged crystals, the light bloom will gain ground. I know this is not your burden to bear, as you have much more to handle. But if you could see these supplies delivered, it would mean more than I can say. Will you lend your strength to this task, for the sake of all who call this place home? Of all the times to have an issue with the runestone crystal supplies, what are those imbecile magisters doing? And of course, all responsibility falls on Terrell. Oh, my apologies. How long have you been standing there?
For the first time in generations, the Haranir walk upon the surface of Alnahara's creation. Time will tell how her creation receives us in turn. The fighting is far from over. The Void claws at your gates and threatens your people. But know this, my friend. From this day forward, any threat that encroaches upon Alnahara's bounty will have the Harati to contend with, be it here or deep below the earth. We have traced Rua's flight through the rootways. As we suspected, he has sought refuge deep within the blinding veil, where the light bloom first took root within Harander. With Ondust empowering our command of life, we are able to keep the light bloom from spreading uncontrolled. But we will run out of Ondust long before Ruya runs out of patience. Ruya is wise and powerful, but his actions in Eversong prove that his conviction has grown into an uncontrollable fanaticism. He must be stopped.
Anaria Shola. Treat my wares with care.
Be right back.
Champion, we have a bit of a delicate situation. The Vanguard of the Light has just informed me.
Umbric and the Vanguard.
Where should we focus our efforts?
Archbishop Alonsus Fail has left a message asking to speak with you in regards to a project to help a Raitor and the Vanguard of Light.
Fowl has a plan to support those of the Sunwell, and to help Eretor.
Champion, we're going to save the Sunwell. More importantly, we're going to fix
Thank you for
that
coming.
young man.
I need your help, as do many of our priests and adventurers.
Such a troubled boy.
One adventurer
That'll
in
happen
particular.
when your father leaves a gaping wound.
I have been tasked with bolstering the Vanguard of Light that empower the Sunwell. I need your help, though not just for that simple task. Our mutual friend, the Raitor, is stuck in his grief and anger over that tragic conflict between him and his father. I am just an old priest that has been raised from the dead, but I found that a quest is just the thing to set a young adventurer back on the right path. Would you help?
We traveled distances I never thought would be possible in the blink of an eye to be here today. At the will of the light itself to defend this place. It is an honor to see you here with us, Champion. To know you two were summoned by the light is inspiring.
Umbric is necessary. So is the Vanguard. I have a lot of necessary and unsavory elements to deal with these days, but I will do so if it means my people are safe. Oh, hello, hero. I am Faol sent you. He is a decent man. Did you know that he founded my paladin order?
Fowl always was an original thinker.
I haven't been this good.
There's a crisis of faith. That
It is
we
so
need to fix.
painfully
That's the
bright here,
solution.
don't you think?
Zap them with your staff?
You were able to convince
Those
him.
defenders have exhausted themselves, giving of their own faith and power. We bolster their reserves. Light bless you, friend.
I haven't
Are you
been
a
this
seeker
close
of
to the
light
Sunwell
or
since
darker
before.
paths? The Sunwell is a conduit for the light, made holy through the
Ever since I came here from Outland, The Sunwell has been ever since I came here from Outland. The Sunwell has been a beacon to me of the light, and what it means to be a blood elf. I am ever since I came here from Outland. The Sunwell has been a beacon to me of the light, and what it means to be a blood elf. I am on.
I've seen much, from the early days of adventurers to the fall of Arthas from a light. I had hoped the defeat of the...
Is that Alonzus' staff? He was the one who welcomed me into the Conclave when I left the Scarlets. If he trusts you, I don't think we have anything quite like the Sunwell back in the Arathai Empire. It is vital that we protect it. Thank you for your help.
My people be no strangers to assaults from Devoid. That it was faith in Dayloa that allowed us to prevail.
And she would have us stand against the Void just as you would. And with your help, I am still...
Throughout my years, I have seen the Void take the lives of many soldiers.
There is so much relying on our success here at the Sunwell. It is a heavy burden, but not as great as the...
I can't help but wonder, Hero, what has led Xalatath to all of this? I suspect her past has been... To be honest, I assumed my life had peaked when I followed my father to the realms of death. Now we're fighting against an enemy even stranger.
Thank you for coming to help. The Vanguard of Light has been maintaining this ritual to keep Xalatath at bay. But they do not have my endurance. Anything you can do could give us the time we need.
What if I promised that my task would take you far away
I haven't
from
been this close. I had hoped that seeing the rest of the Vanguard focused on the Sunwell, it would give him a goal that was bigger than his pain, and lead him away from his anger. Instead, he belittles my solution. Thank you for doing it instead. It was necessary to keep the Voidstorm at bay. The holy power in my staff has been spent. 40 years of fervent prayers drained away in a few minutes. It was for a good cause, and my staff will recover in time. There are other relics, like my staff, that were important to paladins and priests. Light's Hope Chapel has many such relics stored there. A Raitor trained there as well. Perhaps the solution to his pain could also be found within. I haven't been this close to the Sunwell since before.
We're in the Eastern Plaguelands. Shit.
Lord Tyrosus, I had no idea things
The
were
one
so
good to
desperate.
come out
What
of...
can we do to
Welcome
help?
to Light's Hope. Most of the adventurers that defended these grounds were called by the Light. I've had to reach out to the Ebon Blade for support, or the Scourge would have overrun this holy place. Normally, paladins from Light's Hope hold back the Scourge in the immediate area around the chapel, but they've all been called to fight the Void. The one good to come out of my not being called. I have faithfully served the Light. Perhaps, while I am here, I will certainly do my best to serve the Light, no matter what. Though I still wonder why I was not called upon.
I fear if I were stationed here to fight the Scourge, I'd become just like my I'd fall to rage and wrath. I shouldn't let my doubts get in the way of the defense of this place.
I don't have a target. I need a target. I need to target something first.
But is this what it means to wield the light? An endless battle against evil? Light's Hope is in danger. The world is in danger. I need to get my head in the battle.
Thank you. The Scourge has diminished. Take whatever relics you need to support the Sunwell.
The one good to come. Thank you. You've thinned their ranks enough that we'll be able to maintain the defenses with the help we have from our allies. Now, Faol has told me about your need for relics. Alonsus tells me you are looking for relics of holy power to sustain those.
I've known the stories of these paladins since I was a child. Each of them is a legend, immortalized in stone. Their great deeds set an example for all paladins. But no matter how hard I try, I fear that I'll never live up to them. Marad was known for his skill in combat, yet his relic is a meditation crystal. defended the people of Lordaeron, but the relic is a smithing hammer, not a weapon. Mara's heroics inspired the creation of the Silver Hand. Her relic is a book of refugee prayers, though. Uther was the first and greatest of the Silver... I forgot that statue was here. Lena led an army against the Legion. Why would her relic be something like this? I had expected these relics to be powerful weapons. Instead, they were mostly simple items, unconnected to war. The Silver Hand was founded to wield the light in battle. Is that not the measure of a paladin's accomplishments?
The most revered paladins didn't draw their faith in the light from warfare. They fought to preserve what they valued most.
The one good to come out. Countless great heroes are interred under the chapel. Hopefully their relics can be of aid to those at the Sunwell.
You of all people...
I trust you found what you needed.
They claimed many relics when they seized my church. Relics that would be better used to our purpose of holding back Xalatath.
It is so strange to me that the light responds to the scarlets just as it does.
I was always taught that the light was good. The crusade is unconscionable.
The light seeks a path. It does not dictate the way. Look at all the cultures across Azeroth that channel the light. From Elune to Graal to Anshe. Philosophically different from our Church of Holy Light, but with the same ability to channel the energy.
I have often wondered.
The light needs a lens to focus its power through the wielder. The light brings certainty, and it responds to one's conviction. But the light cannot distinguish between love and hatred.
So that is why the Scarlet Crusade claims it acts according to the light's will.
And why they were able to pervert my teachings of fellowship and protection into something you and I recognize so clearly as evil. The Scarlet Crusade was founded by a paladin I personally anointed. For a long time, I saw them as my own misjudgment made manifest. Perhaps I still do. However, the relics they possess will do for our purposes of bolstering the Sunwell defenders. It will be good to reclaim them.
At your service.
Where would you like to fly?
See you later.
Well, that's embarrassing.
I didn't expect so much Scarlet activity here. The Scarlets have experienced many setbacks, but they're clearly rising in strength again. I didn't expect so much Scarlet activity here. The Scarlets have experienced many setbacks, but they're clearly rising in strength again.
Here we are. Let's deal with these Scarlets.
Is there anything else?
This place has seen the Scarlet Crusade has been wielding the light for its evil purposes for decades. I am disappointed to see how many forces they still have here. Still, the light responds to them, just as it does to us. We're here to get their relics to help the Sunwell. But while we're here, let's cleanse this place of their dark influence. Leaders of the Crusade have channeled the light through their weapons every day for years. While their goals and actions are reprehensible to us, their weapons are no less useful than my own stuff. Especially in such a time of need. As you go through the Scarlet Halls, whenever you find a leader, defeat them and bring back their weapon.
But turn to
We will put it to a righteous use, to aid the
That is
Sunwell.
my second lesson.
This place has
Light
seen
is
better
channeled
days.
through belief and conviction, even if they are misguided.
I'll show the initiates how one smites an unbeliever. Who will teach them the light's dictates?
Will these initiates forever call forth the light through hatred?
Intruders! So the time has come to die for the Crusade! Wait, I yield! I lost my faith in this order long ago. I won't give my life for them as well.
Go! If you wish to surrender, give us your weapon. Leave this accursed place and never return.
Lame. Okay.
This blade was forged long before the Crusade's hatred. Perhaps it can be returned to a wielder who is truly righteous.
This place has seen fit. What artifacts have you found here? These weapons of the light shall serve a much greater purpose from this day forward. I hope that may be true as well for Elias. The Scarlet Champion Orator showed mercy to. I told her to begin by surrendering herself to Kalia Menethil at the Sunwell. This place has seen better days, when it was truly in the service of the Church of Holy Light. Originally, under Satan and Alexandros, it did much good in Lordaeron. But the Crusade was misled over time into hatred of the other, which has guided their actions for decades.
You heathens dare disturb my communion? The light will choose a new leader for our crusade.
Shit.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
Yeah.
Someone cleared this out before I got in here. And I gotta fight all these bastards. Which is alright. Oh shit. Fuck.
Perhaps one day, the Scarlet Monastery can be a place that truly serves the light. But for now, our time is limited, and our focus must remain on the Sunwell. I hope my staff's light has been enough to uphold those at the Sunwell, while we have sought these relics. Together, I can make us a portal back to Silver Moon, using this grimoire Khadgar has lent me.
Nice.
I can't face those gathered at the Sunwell
Quickly,
right now.
hero. Let us get these distributed. My staff bought us time and the effort to hold back the void. But these relics will be a more powerful aid. Let us hope it will be enough. Quickly, deliver these relics to our friends.
I appreciate your concerns, Korath. For my people, the light and the Sunwell are the same. They may complain, but they will accept the Vanguard.
If you say so, Venel, it just seems we're ruffling too many griffin feathers.
How are you holding up? I know you face many heavy burdens. I must admit. I hope you are back with good news. We're all getting tired. Without that boost from Failstaff earlier.
Thank you for coming to help. The Vanguard of Light has been
I won't lie, while it is a true honor to be here at the Sunwell, it has been extraordinarily exhausting.
This isn't the first time I've seen a great evil accost the Sunwell. I may be exhausted, but
I don't think we have anything quite like the Sunwell back in the Arathi Empire. It is
My people be no strangers to assaults from the void. It was faith in Deloa that allowed us.
And she would have us stand against the void just as he would. And with your help, I am still able to do so.
The other channelers are thank you. I will see these are distributed to those who need them.
Thank you for sparing me when I finally left the Crusade. I had growing doubts for years, but always pushed them aside. Talking with Kalia and Mariella is giving me a completely different way of seeing the world. It feels a lot like falling, but also like breaking free, all at once. And with their help, I know I'll land in a better place.
With those relics, they should be able to sustain the ritual for much longer. And we can attend to other matters. I think I have failed Raitor. In my attempt to steady him after the incident with his father, I may have shattered his faith with uncomfortable truths of the light. I would like to consult with the wisest person I know, Sunwalker Desco. I did not see him with the Vanguard. Tyros has told me he may be in Hammerfall providing aid to the displaced.
Hammerfall? Is this about the Red Dawn?
Quite the opposite. We're going to see someone who is...
And she has guided you to us. Care to join us in our work?